Good afternoon, everyone. This is Henry. As we get into tonight's review, really, I guess I would say there's maybe 4 things that I want to be carrying into Friday morning. The 2 of which, pretty obvious, I suppose, are going to be Apple and Amazon. So Apple, a little bit of a disappointing quarter. Really the only spot that I think stood out was their services category. And then iPhone, iPad, a lot of those sales came in a little bit weaker than expected. So, you got to dig a little bit deeper than just to say, oh, they beat on the top and bottom line. Well, they kind of design it to do that, at least most of the time. But, making those numbers does not guarantee continued growth for the stock. And if the after hours trade is any reflection of what we're going to see, in the weeks to come, I think a test of the 50-day simple moving average, and then even possibly down here into 180 could be something that we need to watch out for. So keep an eye on that in Apple, and then that's going to be contrasted by Amazon. So Amazon on the total other end of that spectrum with a really great report. Each category that I've reviewed so far looked quite good. And it also does a good job of getting Amazon out of this game that it's been playing. It's such a different stock now after the splits, right? So it's sitting here trading 128. It is a little different game than it was up around, 2,400. But I say that just because the game that's been going on here has been the battle of 130 and 135, right? So 130 trying to find a bid through there, 135 was resistance, and now after hours we're finally going to be done with that range. So the fact that it's traded so long inside of it and is now seeing prices well above, I think will help continue to elevate Amazon, and I'm going to be targeting 155. So the 2 of those are going to offer a little bit of a mix to the broad market, and then the other 2 things we want to be looking at are SPX against 4,500, because even though those 2 stocks are very important, the index and this psychological value are also very important. So I'll be watching it there. Anything above 45.18 starts to look a little bit better for bulls, and then it's all highlighted by short-term rates. So this is the other thing carrying into Friday that you've got to keep an eye on. This is not the type of pattern that is generally abandoned, right? Like say tomorrow you open up down here somewhere. Okay, well then I would have to revise what I'm looking at. But with the data that we have right now, this looks like a pattern that is destined for a fresh new high above 43. And then also interesting to see how this 1618, which is just a way that we tend to enjoy measuring proportion, but taking that swing high to swing low is going to give you an external retracement that is right at 5% on those 10-year yields. So if that's what's coming through, Amazon, all of it is probably going to get sold, and I think that'll be a critical piece of trading moving forward. So I hope you find the review helpful. You guys have a great Friday, and I will see you in the next free video. Hey traders, this is Henry with simplertrading.com. I wanted to thank you for watching today's video. I hope you found it helpful, and if so, be sure to click the like and subscribe buttons down below. If you would like to also see me putting these ideas into action and trading my own account live in front of you, be sure to sign up at simplertrading.com, and I hope to see you in the chat room sometime soon.